Namaskar, good morning, and a very warm welcome to everybody. We'll wait for people to join us. For the others who are joining in, we'll just wait for them to join before we begin today. Okay, we'll start. Namaskar, pranam, and a very good morning to all of you. We'll wait for other people to keep on joining in, but we'll start the session today. We're already falling short of about 15 minutes. We started this series, 4-day series, hoping to contribute and benefit to the society in the times of this pandemic crisis of novel COVID-19. Day 1 and day 2, we focused on how to build, strengthen, and deepen your immunity. Day 3 and day 4, that's yesterday and today. Today is the final day of this particular series. Here we focused on mental health. Our mental health is a very critical part of health. The other day I had somebody saying me, why are you trying to link mental health and public health? I'm like, they are not separate. Mental health and public health are not divorced with each other. Mental health is very much part of the public health system. Mental health is very part of the definition of health. No health can be defined without mental health. A lot of thinkers have already quoted before that no health without mental health. We're not going to compromise on that. Yesterday, I explained in detail that how people who are undergoing turmoil within themselves, who are undergoing a mental turmoil, it could be stress, anxiety, depression, frustration, anger, fear, suicidal tendencies, isolation, loneliness. Those people's problem will aggravate further if they are put under a lockdown. But due to the current public health crisis and the necessity of the time to put all of us under safety, we had to undergo down a lockdown so that maximum people can benefit from it and can remain safe from the attack of the virus. All right, so mental health in yoga is a very integral part. Yesterday we discussed yoga chitta vritti nirodha, arthat, which means it is through yoga that your chitta, man, can be put to rest, can be put to peace. All the vritti, all the disbalances, all the disturbances which emerge within your mind can be put to rest, can be stabilized, and equanimous mind and equality can be achieved in your mind, into your thoughts, into your behavior, and then into your actions if you have practicing yoga. When we say yoga, it already accumulates the entire lifestyle, eating patterns, yoga, your meditation, everything is part and definition of yoga. Yoga is a way to live life. Yoga is union of the cosmic energy with the life energy. And the life energy emerges and merges into the cosmic energy. This union of the life energy and cosmic energy. Apart from that, I've been stressing on this fact that yoga is experiential. It's not theoretical. We can talk about yoga theory, we can listen to programs and practical programs, but not follow them, then yoga is not going to help us a lot. When you practice it, you experience it, then you understand what are the benefits of yoga that anybody can achieve. All right. Now, there are a couple of issues which we need to think about, especially when we are at home. I've always been stressing about sleep. At least good 7 to 8 hours of sleep puts your mental health into a good position, puts your immunity into a good position. Second factor that I've always been stressing is about the water intake. How much should be the water intake? What is the right quantity of water for a healthy person who has got no restrictions by your doctor, no prescribed water restrictions by a doctor. At least 3 to 3.5 liters of water per day you need to have, right? Apart from that, if somebody feels very anxious, if you feel a lot of anxiety, you feel a lot of stress, then you must reduce your consumption of information. You must reduce the consumption of news. You must reduce the consumption to exposure to traumatic incidents which have been reported during the novel COVID-19. I understand it's very important to know what's happening around the world, but during these time of pandemic crisis, we are generally on news channels for the entire day. So can we not decide a particular time and have a look at the news in the morning, have a news look in the evening, and that's about it. Not before we are going to sleep, and not for 24/7. The same news is generally repeated from different perspectives, different angles. And if you get a picture in the morning and a picture in the evening, that'll give you the picture of the entire day. Because the more you are exposed to traumatized things, the more you are exposed to suicides, deaths, fatalities due to novel COVID-19, your anxiety, fear, stress levels, depression will shoot up. So for anybody who is suffering from any mental health issues, it's better to refrain from these as much as you can. Another thing is, if you have any habits or dependency on any kind of substance, be it alcohol, smoking, any of the substance, then it's also suggested that during these times, there's reduced consumption of these substances, and dependency on these substances should be reduced as much as possible. That helps you to stabilize your mental health to a greater extent, right? Gradually reduce it, then reduce the frequency, and then you can try to work on, through yoga and meditation, how to curb it, how to stop it, how to put an end to substance abuse of any kind. But especially when you're at home and you're undergoing such crisis out, a pandemic, public health crisis outside your world, that's very, very, very essential for you to have a very peaceful and a calm body system, right? Very peaceful and a calm mental system. And that can be achieved if you follow all these factors, all right? We'll talk a little bit about social distancing towards the end of the session. We'll now begin today's class. As I always say that before we begin any yoga practice, we must have about a glass of lukewarm water. If your capacity allows you more, you can have 1.5, 2 glasses of water, but at least 1 glass of lukewarm water is necessary. Please have a glass of lukewarm water. Strengthen your immunity, prefer lukewarm water in the morning. If you can drink lukewarm water the entire day, you're suffering from any cold, cough, immune related problem, that'll be great. Because cold water is going to do no good. Cold water only promotes more lowers your immunity and promotes more growing of all the external body viruses and bacteria which are inside your body. Whereas hot water or lukewarm water helps you to detox your entire system and remove the toxins from your body, prevent from a lot of infections and all from arising in your body. So we'll begin the class. The first asana that we do is standard asana that we had followed on all the 4 days, which works on the spinal cord. And spinal cord is a strong connection between your body and between your brain. So if the body and brain coordination is good, then oxygen can reach your brain and other factors will also help you. So the first yoga asana that we'll do is sarpasana. Sarpasana is taken from a snake, derived from a snake. For sarpasana, for every asana, I'll show you the lateral version and I'll show you the frontal version to the camera. After that, you can practice. I won't be repeating this again and again, but by default, for each asana, each mudra, each pranayam, each exercise, whatever we are going to do, I will demonstrate the frontal version, the lateral version, and then you can start performing it with me. Please perform with me, and then you can experience what yoga can do to your mental health. Even if you do it today with me, you observe your entire day, how everything has come down to a pause, how things slow down. What are the benefits that you see? In one session, your story won't change, but is there a pause in the story? Is there a rhythm in the story? Is there an entry of peace and bliss in your story? Let's practice Sarvasana. First Sarvasana, you sit down. Slowly and slowly you lie down on your back. Right? You can see, please have a look at my toes. The ankles are joined together. Fingers are tucked inwards, not out, inwards. Both the hands will be placed next to your chest. Next to your chest, place them like this. Fingers will be joined together. Elbows inwards. Not out, inwards. Put your forehead down. Inhale and go up. Look up to the sky. Exhale and down. Inhale and go up. Exhale and down. Inhale and go up. Exhale and down. Inhale and go up. Now this time, across your shoulder, try to look at your toes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale and down. That completes one round of Sarvasana. Now I'll show you the frontal version of Sarvasana. So for the frontal version of Sarvasana, again lie down. This time if you want, you can start practicing it with me. Your feet will be together behind. Remember, the toes will be tucked inwards. Both your hands will be placed next to your chest, forehead down. Inhale and go up. Exhale and down. Inhale and go up. Exhale and down. The final time, inhale and go up. The fourth time, try to look across your shoulder at your toes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Front and down. Please practice Sarvasana. I'll repeat how Sarvasana is supposed to be performed. You have to lie down on your stomach. Legs will be together from behind. Toes will be tucked in. Hands by your side. You'll inhale and go up. Look up to the sky. Exhale and down. Second time, inhale and go up. Exhale and down. Third time, inhale and go up. Exhale and down. Remember, the navel and below body will remain grounded. Only the upper body will be risen up. Right? Your lower body will, anything below the navel will be in touch with the ground. Fourth time when you exhale and go up, this time across your shoulders, try to look at your toes. If you don't have any cervical or neck pain problem. After doing that, exhale and come down. That's Sarvasana. Now we'll perform Nagasana. For Nagasana, lie down in the similar posture. Your legs will be flat from behind. The toes will not be tucked in, they will be flat outwards. Hands by your side. Elbows will also touch the ground, forehead down. 1, 2, 3, start. Inhale and go up. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale and down. I will now show you the lateral version of Nagasana. Lie down. Have a look at my feet. Both the feet will be outwards this time. Not tucked inwards, outwards. Hands by your side. Elbows will touch the ground. Forehead down. Inhale and go up. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale and down. Now you can perform Nagasana. So to perform Nagasana, hands by your side, elbows will be touching the floor, legs will be flat outwards. You'll inhale and go up, hold the posture for a count of 5. Slowly exhale and come down again. Alright. Now we'll do Makarasana. Makar is a crocodile. It's a very, very critical asana for your mental health problems. If you want to have a stress reliever, you're stressed out, you're worked out, there's too much pressure in the mind, you can relax in Makarasana before going to sleep. You can relax in Makarasana any point of the day. if it provides you some amount of relaxation. I'll show you the lateral version and then I'll show you the frontal version. For Makarasana, lie down on your stomach again. A gap of 1.5 foot between both your feet. Legs, the feet will be dropped outwards on both sides. Left hand below, right on the top. You place hands like this and put your forehead on that. अपने माथे को उसके ऊपर लगा दीजिए. And 5 rounds of breathing, 5 rounds of inhalation and exhalation, and then you can recuperate from it. Slowly get up from the left hand side. Now I will show you the frontal version of Makarasana. So again, for the frontal version of Makarasana, if you lie down on your stomach, if you can see a gap about 1.5 foot on both things, drop your legs outwards, as you can see on either of the sides. You can see, so your legs will be dropped outwards. Now, the right hand below, the left on the top. Put your forehead on this. After you put your forehead down, you will have 5 rounds of breathing, 5 rounds of inhalation and exhalation, preferably deep breathing. Please practice it with me. This is Makarasana. So in Makarasana, we put both the hands on top of each other, left below, right on the top. Put our forehead down. The gap in your legs between feet will be fallen outwards. It's very good to relax your entire system. Feel very, very calm and peaceful after practicing Makarasana. All right. Now after Makarasana, we'll do our first breathing technique, which is Shwas Prashwas. Shwas is inhalation, Prashwas is exhalation. It's a 4-directional breathing. We have been practicing for day 1, day 2, and day 3. Please stand up for that. Step 1, look in the front and inhale and exhale 3 times. Step 2, look up to the sky. Inhale and exhale 3 times. Step 3, look at a distance of about 6 feet from your height, wherever your shadow is falling down. 3 times inhale and exhale. The 4th step, anybody who has got neck pain or cervical problem will not do the 4th step. For the others, the 4th step, put your chin down, look at your toes. Look up and relax. 4 rounds of Shwas Prashwas. I urge you all to practice it. There are 4 steps to Shwas Prashwas. Step 1, stand with your feet together, hands by your side. Look in the front and inhale and exhale 3 times. With practice, you can gradually increase the numbers to 5 and 10. But today to practice, 3 to 5 is good enough. You can take it up to 5, 3 to 5. Gradually, you can increase it to 8 and 10. Look in the front and inhale and exhale 3 times. Complete breathing and deep breathing. Step 2, look up to the sky, inhale and exhale 3 times. Step 3, look at a distance of about 6 foot from where you are standing, wherever your shadow falls, and inhale and exhale 3 times. Step 4, the final step, put your chin down, look at your toes. If you have neck pain problem or cervical, do not do the 4th step. Do not put your chin down. Do not look down. For others, the 4th step, chin down and 4 down. Alright? Now after we have worked on the breathing pattern, we'll do something for our neck. Because that's the region which connects your nasal cavity with the rest of the body. Alright? So we will do the first round, that's neck rotation up and down. Inhale and go up, exhale and down. Inhale and go up, exhale and down. Final round. After 3 rounds, now we do left to right. Inhale and go sideways, exhale and forward. Inhale and go sideways, exhale and forward. Inhale and go sideways, exhale and forward. 2, third and final round. Alright. Now we'll do the third step, which is clockwise and anti-clockwise rotation. Anybody who has got cervical problem, vertigo, spondylitis will not do. Inhale and go back. Downwards. Inhale. Exhale. Last round. Inhale. Exhale. Repeat the cycle. Okay. Now after this, we will do Tadasana. Tad is a very popular vriksha. It's a very popular tree in India. It's a very strengthening, old, thick trunk and deep roots. It's a very strong tree. So we saw a tree which stands over all climates, over all adverse situations and circumstances, over all adversities of climate, environment, society, and humans, but still stands so strong. So we derive Tadasana from a Tada vriksha, from a Tada tree. To perform Tadasana, put your feet together, hands by your side, inhale and go up. Now as your hands go up, you lift on your toes, look in the front, at one point balance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale and down. Right. We'll do one more round of Tadasana, just to demonstrate. Inhale and go up, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale and down. Once you are upwards, your hands, palms will be facing outwards, not joined together, not inwards, outwards, like this. And exhale and bring it down. That is Tadasana. Now after performing Shwas Prashwas, Tadasana and Griva Shakti, we are adding a new asana today, which is Kal Bhairavasana. Kal Bhairavasana is a very, very contemporary and a very ancient at the same time asana which helps you to concentrate. See, when you have any mental health issues, your concentration goes down. You're not able to focus on any work, you're not able to concentrate on anything. Your mind is always wandering around everywhere. Let's do Kal Bhairavasana. I'll show you the latter for frontal version. Your leg in front, second leg behind. Keep a gap of about 1.5 foot between both the legs. The leg which is in the front, that hand will be in the front, parallel to your legs, but in the slanting direction. Leg which is behind, that hand will be behind. And now in the front, you have to take your tongue out and put your chin down. Anybody again who has got a neck problem, acute neck pain or cervical, will not put the chin down, you will look in front and do. For the others, put your tongue out. You have to focus between both your eyebrows here in the center and the Agya Chakra. And breathe from your mouth. Five rounds of breathing and then you can dispose the asana. Alright. So now I'll show you the lateral version. Put your leg in front, get the leg behind. The leg which is in front, the hand in front, the leg behind. Open, put your chin down, open your tongue. Look between both the eyebrows and the Agya Chakra. And inhale, exhale from your mouth. 5 rounds. This is called Kal Bhairavasana. Kal Bhairavasana is very critical to achieve a huge level of concentration to tone down your mind. Now, after Kal Bhairavasana and completing this set of our exercises, we do Shithilasana. Have you ever seen a baby sleeping? How does a baby sleep? Seen a baby go to sleep, right? A baby sleeps like this. So, Shithil Asana is now popularly in English called as the baby posture because it is the sleeping posture. I'll try to show you the frontal version first. You have to lie down on your stomach. It's a relaxing exercise. All the exercises you do for mental health essentially focus on your relaxing. You have to lie down on your stomach. keep your right leg straight or your left leg straight. We'll put the left leg straight first. Left hand goes behind. Right leg, we will turn from the knees like this. And right hand, we will place it like this on the floor. And your head will be on side of the hand. Close your eyes and do 5 rounds of deep inhalation and exhalation. 5 rounds, please. After 5 rounds of inhalation and exhalation, I'll show you the lateral version of Shithalasana. The lateral version of Shithalasana. You lie down. You can lie down however you want, whichever direction, on your stomach. After lying down, what do we have to do? This time, the right leg will be straight back. Right hand will go and rest next to it. You can rest your hands like this. This leg will fold up and come here. Thighs will be on the floor, knees will be on the floor, feet will be on the floor. Hands will be folded from here. You place your head like this. Close your eyes and inhale and exhale for 5 seconds. After 5 rounds of Shithalasana, slowly get up from the left hand side. Alright. Now we will start with our second set of exercises after performing this, and that is all the sitting exercises. First we will do Gehri Shwas Prashwas. You can either sit in Sukhasana like this, normally, crossed legs, what we say Alti Palti. If you want to enhance your practice, you can go into Ardha Padmasana. Ardha means half. This is half of a Padmasana. You can I put either of the legs on the top. Or you can put both the legs on the top and sit in Purna Padmasana. Hands will be in Gyan Mudra. Remember me teaching you Gyan Mudra? The first finger and the thumb will join each other. No pressure, no exertion, no closure. Just the tips will join gently and you'll place it on your knees. First we will do is deep breathing, Gehri Shwas Prashwas. Shwas is inhalation, Prashwas is exhalation. Gehri Shwas Prashwas is deep inhalation and exhalation. Close your eyes. Slowly inhale. When you think the air has filled your entire body, right from the tip of your toes to the head, each and every part of your body is full of air, slowly start exhaling out. Once again. Exhale. 5 rounds of deep breathing. While you do, I'll just comment. The most deciding factor in Gehri Shwas Prashwas or deep breathing is that your exhalation will be longer than the inhalation. If you are inhaling at the count of 1, 2, you will exhale at the count of 1, 2, 3, 4. So your exhalation should always be much more longer than the inhalation. So if you inhale at the count of 1, 2, exhale at the count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright? Good. Now, we will do Yogasana. Yogasana is the posture in which the Adi Yogi does meditation. So it's a part of the meditative technique. Put your left hand and right hand on top of each other like this way. Put both the hands under your navel, shoulders upright, look in the front. Spinal cord erect. You'll try to look at the tip of your nose with open eyes. And do 5 rounds of deep breathing. If anybody has got problems, look at the tip of your nose with open eyes and you it puts strain on your eyes. You can also close your eyes, but continue to focus on the tip of your nose. That is Yoga Asana. Please practice Yoga Asana. After Yoga Asana, we'll do Parvatasana, the mountain posture, hands by your side. We'll again be seated in the same posture. Sukhasana in Alti Palti, Ardha Padmasana, that's half Padmasana, all full Padmasana as your body allows. Hands by your side, inhale and go up. Join both the palms up, stretch up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Outwards, exhale and down. Again, inhale and go up. Stretch up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open and exhale and down. Alright, this is Parvatasana. After Parvatasana, we will do Shambhavi Mudra. Shambhavi Mudra is a very, very critical mudra for your meditation technique. Shambhavi Mudra and Gehri Shwas Prashwas, which we did before this, deep breathing, essentially make a perfect combination for beginners to enter the stream of meditation. Hands will be in Gyan Mudra. Spinal cord straight, रीढ़ की हड्डी को बिल्कुल एक से ढाई में रखना है. And try to look between both your eyebrows with your eyes, open eyes. 5 rounds of deep breathing and inhalation. You have to focus between both your eyebrows here, right at the Agya Chakra. Shoulders will be relaxed. 5 rounds of deep breathing, inhalation and exhalation. In case anybody is having a problem looking at the Agya Chakra between both the eyebrows with open eyes, then you can also look with closed eyes. You can shut your eyes but continue to focus at the Agya Chakra. Please practice Shambhavi Mudra. Sitting in any comfortable posture, hands will be in Jnana Mudra. You will look between both the eyebrows at the Agya Chakra with open eyes. If there's a problem, then you can look with closed eyes as well. 5 rounds of deep breathing, inhalation and exhalation. Your focus will be still here. Learn to travel with your breathing. Now, after doing Shambhavi Mudra, we learned yesterday Bhramari, right? Bhramari Pranayam is a very important breathing technique. Focus on your own self, right? So the way we do so we take out a sound which originates in your throat. It does not originate from anywhere else, right? So that is Bhramari. Because in Bhramari, what we do is you inhale in the entire body, and after inhalation, what you have to do is you have to exhale, but from your throat region. And as you exhale from your throat region, you generate a sound called and you will focus on that. But remember one thing, a lot of people teach you Bhramari and a lot of people practice Bhramari, but what they do if the sound is outwards, you're doing Bhramari wrong. The sound has to emerge from within the body, from inside the body, and you have to focus on that, right? Hands in Gyan Mudra again, first finger and thumb put together. Shut your eyes, fill air in your body. Now while exhaling, generate the sound from your throat. Nobody should be able to hear. The deeper it is, it's more better. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Start exhaling from your throat with the sound. And your entire focus will be on the vibrations. There's a vibration which starts generating here and the sound. Your entire focus will be on that. Please do 5 rounds of Bhramari with me. Right? It cleanses your throat. It enhances and reaches to every corner of your body where other things can't reach. So it focuses a lot on maintaining vibration, a rhythm, and a sound inside your body. Now, after we have done Bhramri, we are going to learn Sharmukhi Mudra today. Sharmukhi Mudra is very, very essential part of your mental health regime. For Sharmukhi Mudra, first please see. Because in Sharmukhi Mudra, we have to close our ears and eyes. And if you close your ears and eyes, then how will you practice it? First, let me just demonstrate it. Thumb will close your ears first. First finger on your eyebrows. Second will close your eyes. Last finger will close your nostrils 50%. Just 50%. And you will inhale and exhale. Whatever the sound of inhalation and exhalation, you will focus on that and the vibrations. Now please try it. Close your ears, first finger on the eyes, second eyebrows, second on the eyes, third on the nostrils. Nostrils will be closed 50%. Inhale. Now while exhaling, listen to the sound. Slowly open the first finger, second finger, open your eyes, make your sight normal, open your nose, make your breathing normal, and you open your ears. So I hope you've got the step. If not, I am demonstrating again. Do not do it. First see it and then perform it. The ears will be closed first, but they will be opened last. And when you are closed and then your breathing is coming in and out, you hear a very subtle sound. A sound like in the cosmos, in the Brahmand. This is your Brahmand of our bodies. This is a little mini planet. Our entire body is a planet. It's this little Brahmand of our body. When you inhale and sound, you hear absolute silence and you hear a sound of your breath. And you have to focus on that. So after closing your eyes, you have to focus on the sound that generates from your breathing. Please don't do Bhramri and Sharmukhi Mudra. They are two separate things. We did Bhramri. Now we are doing Sharmukhi Mudra. Right? But Bhramri can be done in Sharmukhi Mudra. That's fine. That's allowed. But right now, let's try to understand the distinction and then we can merge. Close your ears, close your eyes, have the look. Don't do it right now. Close your eyes, nostril 50%. Inhale. Now, while exhaling, listen to the sound that's generated from within. After that is done, slowly remove the first finger on your eyebrows, remove the second finger on your eyes, open the eyes, make your drishti normal, open your nose, make your shwas normal, and you open the ears. The ears will be locked down first, but ears will be opened at the end. Now you can practice Sharmukhi Mudra with 5 rounds of inhalation and exhalation. Please practice. We will do one more round of Sharmukhi Mudra, but this time in Sharmukhi Mudra, we can incorporate Bhramari. Bhramari was like the buzz of a bee or a buzz of a mosquito. It's coming, that kind of sound generates from your throat region. So after, it's simple, after you have put down Sharmukhi Mudra and you have inhaled, now this time while exhalation, while coming out, you will focus on the vibrations which are generated here. You will do Bhramari, not just normal inhalation and exhalation, but you will practice Bhramari after putting Sharmukhi. Once you have put, I'm just demonstrating, you have inhaled, then you start generating sound from your throat. That kind of sound, but deeper, it should not be heard outside. The deeper it is, the lower it is, it originates from your throat, you will benefit more from that. Slowly, after performing it, remove the first finger from your eyebrows, second from the eyes. Open your eyes, make your sight normal. Open your nose, make your breathing normal. And you open the ears. Right? So there are multiple steps to that. Now I hope today you have learned that there is a difference between Sharmukhi Mudra and Bhramari. They are two separate things, but they can be done together. Right? First we performed Bhramari, then we performed Sharmukhi Mudra. Finally we did Bhramari and Sharmukhi Mudra Alright. Now after Sharmukhi Mudra, we will do Shashankasana. Remember, Shashank is a rabbit. Yesterday we did this in day 3 as well. What is a Shashank? Shashank is a rabbit. Have you ever seen a rabbit sit? How does a rabbit sit? A rabbit sits like this. So Shashankasana is derived from a rabbit. For Shashankasana, step 1 is you have to sit in Vajrasana. To sit in Vajrasana, you place the toes on top of each other, make a seat and sit down on it, and place the hands like this. This is not Vajrasana. The toes will be on top of each other and hands will be on your thighs. Now you put your hands by your side, inhale and go up. Exhale and down. Put your forehead onto the floor. Inhale and go up. Exhale and down. Now I'll show you the frontal version. But before we show the frontal version, remember one thing. When you inhale and go up and you're exhaling and down, the lower body should not rise. If your lower part of the body rises above the leg, like this, or like this is not Shashankasana. If there's less flexibility in the body, there's less flexibility in the muscles, then this will happen, which is fine. It's not a problem. But always remember one thing, that if the upper body raises, it's not Shashankasana. But do not force yourself, do not exert external pressure, do not overdo it in order to maintain the posture. If you want in the initial days, you can insert a cushion here below, so that cushion will help you and the rest of the body can be in this posture. Alright, now I'll show you the frontal version of Shashankasana. While I do the frontal version of Shashankasana, you can practice with me. Sit in Vajrasana, legs will be backward. Remember, the toes will be on top of each other, of your feet, and flat down. Make a seat and sit down on it. Inhale and go up. Exhale and down. Put your forehead down, relax. 1. Slowly inhale and come up. Exhale and down. Back to Vajrasana. Alright. Now, after practicing Shashankasana, we did Makarasana in the beginning. Makar is a crocodile, so it's derived from a crocodile. Now we have to do a second variation of Makarasana. We've done one variation of Makarasana. Now we are going to do a second variation of Makarasana. I'll show you the frontal version first. Please lie down on your stomach like this. Have a gap of 1.5 foot between both your legs behind. Drop your legs outwards, as you can see on both the sides. Right? So once you have seen it, your elbows will come in front and join each other. Remember, it should not be outside your face. It will be within the perpendicular distance of your face. You put your chin on it, rest your chin on it. Decide a point in the front or look between both your eyebrows at the Agya Chakra. But easier ways to decide a point in the front and keep on focusing on it. 5 rounds of deep inhalation and exhalation. Alright, now I'll show you the lateral version of Makarasana. Makarasana is derived from a crocodile. Makar is a crocodile. Now we perform Makarasana. It's very good to relax your mind, place everything in one synchronization, your body, mind and soul, and it enhances your concentration. एकाग्रता को भी बढ़ाता है और साथ में ही आपके मन को शांति देता है. So for Makarasana, lie down on your stomach. A gap of 1.5 foot between both your legs. The feet will be dropped outwards, not like this. Remember, it will be dropped outwards. Both the elbows will be joined together in front. Remember, it should not surpass your face. It should be perpendicular to your face. Join both the hands like this. Put your chin on this. Decide a point in the front and keep on looking at that point. 5 rounds of inhalation and exhalation. After 5 rounds of inhalation and exhalation, slowly get up from your left hand side. So now we have performed Makarasana. We are almost towards the closure of today's session. Now I'm going to teach you a pranayama. Remember to enhance your immunity, to build your immunity, to achieve a stable mind. Pranayama is very important. Remember pranayama. Prana is life. So the life energy, the source of you living when you are alive is the breath. So we can't do without anything to do with pranayama. The entire cycle of yoga has very much importance on breathing, and breathing is very essential. That is why I keep on telling you breathing with every posture, every move. So the pranayama that we are going to learn today is Ujjayi pranayama. In the past, we have learned Nadi Shodhan pranayama, which is the original modified version of Anulom Vilom pranayama, said by our institute, which we are running for last 60 years in Lucknow. So now we'll do Ujjayi pranayama. For Ujjayi pranayama, please sit down in Vajrasana. To sit in Vajrasana, I'm showing this is not Vajrasana. If you have any knee problem, knee replacement, knee pain, no need to sit in Vajrasana. You can sit cross legs, or you can sit on a chair and do it. You can sit in Alti Palti, which is Sukhasana, or you can sit on a chair. For those of you who can, both the toes of the feet will be on top of each other. You'll make a seat and you'll sit down on it, and hands will be like this. For the people who are sitting cross-legged or on chair, your hands will be in Jnana Mudra. To make Jnana Mudra, the first finger and the thumb will join each other. No closures, just the tips will join gently and like. Don't do like this, don't do like this, just the tips. For those who are in Vajrasana, you'll sit like this. Alright? Now we'll do the pranayama. Please sit down in Vajrasana, Sukhasana, or on a chair. Pranayama, Ujjayi pranayama, exhale all the air which is inside your body. Everything's gone out. Now slowly inhale. Use the central two fingers and thumb to close your nose. Chin down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look up. Exhale from the left. Now I'll perform without talking. Just observe. A couple of things here. You should not do anything wrong in yoga abhyas. You should not do any pranayama wrong in yoga abhyas. I'll just put a couple of disclaimers. You can sit in any comfortable posture you can, right? After that, in Ujjayi pranayama, the primary criteria is you inhale from both the nostrils, you hold it down, which is kumbha, you look up and you exhale from the left. Exhalation will always be from the left hand side. You'll inhale from both the nostrils, but you'll exhale only from the left hand, not from the right. If both right and left nostrils are different, if you do it wrongly, it will have a detrimental effect on you, not give a positive. Let's do Ujjayi again. Hands together, exhale all the air which is inside you. Anybody who has got neck pain problems, cervical acute spondylitis, do not put your chin down. So how will a person with spondylitis do it? A person with spondylitis will do it. You'll perform the entire Ujjayi pranayama in the front. If you're a patient who has got acute headache problems, stress, anxiety, mental tension, you can practice Ujjayi pranayama 10 times daily. At one sitting in one round, you can do 10 rounds of Ujjayi pranayama. Now practice Ujjayi pranayama with me, please. Inhale, use the center two fingers, thumb to close your nostril, chin down if you don't have a neck pain. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look up. Open the left nostril and exhale. Remember, it will be in the ratio 1:4:2. What do I mean by that? If you're inhaling in the count of 1, you hold it at the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You look up and exhale at the count of 2. 1, 2. Right? That's Ujjayi pranayama. Since today is the last day of our 4 days of series, particularly to build immunity and mental health, we'll also do Nadi Shodhan pranayama and then we'll conclude the session. So for Nadi Shodhan pranayama, keep sitting how you are in whichever posture. If you're sitting cross legs, put your hands in Jnana Mudra. If you're sitting in Vajrasana, put your hands like this. Step 1 of Nadi Shodhan pranayama. Nadi Shodhan pranayama, before we do, I would like to tell you, This version of Nadi Shodhan Pranayam is originally designed by our institute, Yogic treatments, which are running for last 60 years here in Lucknow. It's a modified version of Anulom Vilom. We directly don't jump into doing Anulom Vilom, which is not alternate nostril breathing. We first have a 3-step method and then we enter. So Nadi Shodhan Pranayam, look in the front, inhale and exhale 3 times. With practice, you can increase the numbers to 5 and 10. With the right hand, close your right nostril, inhale and exhale from the left nostril 3 times. With the central 2 fingers of the right hand itself, you don't use left hand. Right hand, close your left nostril. Now inhale and exhale from your right nostril 3 times. Close your left nostril. Open your right nostril. Now we will do the 4th step, which is Anulom Vilom. Inhale from the left, exhale from the right. Inhale from the right, exhale from the left. Inhale, exhale, alternate nostril breathing. 6 times, and then you can relax. So I will repeat the steps of Nadi Shodhan Pranayam. 3 times you look in the front and you will breathe. 3 times from the left nostril. You will only use your right hand. Right thumb close the right nostril. 3 times from the inhale, exhale from the left nostril. 3 times inhale, exhale from the right nostril. Then close the right nostril. Anulom Vilom will start from the left hand side. Inhale from the left. Exhale on the right. Inhale on the right. Exhale on the left. Inhale on the left. Exhale on the right. That is alternate nostril breathing. So 4 steps are there. In the front, on the left hand side, on the right hand side, then alternate nostril breathing, which is Anulom Vilom. Why we do it? We directly don't jump into Anulom Vilom. This is Nadi Shodhan Pranayam. Nadi means all your nerves, all the nerve endings, right from the nerve origination to the nerve ending. तो पहले आप अपनी नाड़ियों को शुद्ध करेंगे, तब अनुलोम विलोम करें, right? We do Nadi Shodhan Pranayam as a 4-step method, which is designed by our institute. First is look in the front, inhale, exhale, then from the left nostril, then from the right nostril, and then start Anulom Vilom from the left hand side. In the entire Nadi Shodhan Pranayam, please use only your right hand. Do not use left hand. We will use the central 2 fingers and the thumb to do the entire pranayam. Now, before we close, we'll do 1 round of Om Nad, which is Charan of Om. It enhances peace in your mind. You can sit in cross legs, you can sit in Ardha Padmasana, or if you can sit in full Padmasana. Hands will be in Gyan Mudra. Close your eyes, inhale inside. While exhaling, originate Om from within yourself. Two more rounds. After 3 rounds of Om, now we do Shavasana. As I always say, Shav is a dead body. So the way you see a dead body lying down on the floor, very calm, very serene, with ultimate peace and bliss on the forehead, no wrinkles, no signs of tension. Similarly is derived from a Shavasana, right? Shavasana is very integral, very important. Although we find it very insignificant, we say, oh, we are lying down and sleeping daily, we are doing Shavasana 24/7. But in yoga practice, it is said that if you perform yoga for 1 hour and you do not do Shavasana, your practice of 1 hour is a waste. All your energies will not reach different parts of your body. All the oxygens will not reach different parts of your body. And your labor, your mehnat, your hard work for 1 hour will go in vain. If you have performed yoga for half an hour, 1 hour, 15 minutes, any yoga practice, end it always with a shavasana. It looks very insignificant. It looks very simple, very subtle, but it has got amazing effects, and it tones down your entire body. It's very good also for relaxing. What you can also do is you can lie down in shavasana for 5 minutes before going to sleep in the night. Let's practice shavasana, and then I have something more to share with you. Shavasana, lie down on your back, a gap of 1.5 foot between both your legs. Drop your legs outwards, lie down. Palms will be open upwards to the sky. Close your eyes. Loosen every part of your body. De-stress your mind. Relax your shoulders, your elbows, your hands. Relax your chest. Relax your stomach. Leave loose your thighs. Relax your knees and your feet. 5 rounds of deep inhalation and exhalation. Close your eyes, palm upwards. Try to travel with your breathing and focus. 5 rounds of deep inhalation and exhalation. After 5 rounds of inhalation and exhalation, slowly get up from the left hand side. And if you want, you can rub your palms, rub both your palms, foment your eyes. Repeat the posture twice more. Once again, rub both your palms, generate heat in your palms, put on your eyes and relax, foment them. Third and the final posture. Alright, so we have done 3 rounds of eyes fomentation that helps you after doing Shavasana. But always remember, Shavasana looks very similar, very simple, very calm, peaceful, and an easy posture, but it's very integral. Remember, your practice of yoga, 1 hour is the waste if you do not do Shavasana at the end. So you have to perform Shavasana with it. Now, I told you a couple of things that if you have stress, anxiety, fear, anger, depression, any issue, then you must try to reduce your exposure to the news. Because right now, with the public health pandemic crisis of novel COVID-19, there are continuously happening different sources of stress, fatalities, deaths, suicides, and so many people dying across the globe is continuously shown in the news the entire day. You can fix your news hours, see news in the morning, see news in the evening, avoid seeing it before going to sleep, avoid seeing it the first thing in the morning. So you can see it in the midday and you can see it in the evening. That'll give you an overview of the entire day. Because the more you're exposed to tragic and traumatic experiences, it will enhance your mental health issues and you'll not be able to remain calm and peaceful within the 4 walls of a house. Self-care is very important, I said yesterday. For all the housewives who are working hard, for all the women or men who are facing domestic violence at home, or children are facing abuse, any type of thing, for people, for them who their houses are not safe, and they're still a part of it, they are still under the lockdown, which is an essential safety necessity feature for all of us, because people need to take out some time, 15 minutes to 1 hour for your self-care. Second part is you must meditate 15 minutes to 1 hour daily. So you can sit down at one place, sit down crossed legs, put your hands in Gyan Mudra, shut down your eyes and learn to travel with your breathing. We did deep inhalation and exhalation. You inhale and you exhale for much longer. That's deep inhalation and exhalation. For you, this part of the body is very important. So you inhale and travel and go to the navel. You exhale and come out from your nostril. If you want, initially you can count your breath, or you can use words like Om, 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 Om. So different ways to practice meditation, but the most simple technique is sit down at one place for 15 minutes to half an hour to 45 minutes to 1 hour. Depending on how much ever time you have, whatever the resources you have, how much ever free you are, sit down at one place, cross legs, hands in Gyan Mudra, shut your eyes and travel with your breathing. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. The 15 minutes to 1 hour of deep inhalation exhalation is your first entry point into the technique of meditation. This is the first entry point for anybody who wants to learn to meditate. I also told you about sleep, water, right? You must drink 3.5 liters of water. A healthy person without any water restrictions from your doctor should have 3.5 liters of water, should sleep for 7-8 hours continuously, right? Also, we are going to talk a little bit about social distancing in the context of mental health. Please remember, social distancing is a physical formula. It's a safety measure. It's a geographical concept where it is said by the guidelines of WHO and the government guidelines that you have to maintain a particular distance from somebody, at least 1.5 meters of distance. 1.5 meters of distance, social distancing from somebody. But remember, it's not being selfish. Social distancing is not emotional distancing. Social distancing is not mental distancing. Social distancing is not a psychological distance. It's only a physical. It's a mere physical and geographical distance from somebody. So even if you are within your family or you are talking to your friends over WhatsApp, Facebook, any other live medium, remember you are socially distant, but mentally you are connected. Psychologically you are connected, emotionally you are connected. So then you will feel for your family. Don't let anybody in your family go through any experience of bad mental health during this pandemic, public health, COVID-19 crisis, because it makes life difficult for them. They have to be under a lockdown um, as a safety measure under pressure. We don't have a choice, right? It's for our own safety, it's for safety of everybody around us. We are also practicing social distancing at home, but please do not practice emotional and mental distancing. Always be emotionally and mentally connected with anybody who you are in touch with, right? That gives a safe space for them to share their problems without being judged, to talk to somebody, to reach out to somebody, right? So maintain a social distance of 1.5 meters, but do not leave the connect. Do not leave the human connect. Do not leave the emotional connect. Do not leave the psychological and mental connect with others. So let's redefine social distancing as a physical, geographical concept, not as a mental, social, and a psychological concept. Thank you so much for your time. I love sharing my yoga time with all of you. I had very great 4 days, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. All 4 days were very good to share my yoga time with you. First 2 days, we strengthened our immunity. We learned yoga, which can build immunity. Today and yesterday, we stressed on mental health. Please remember, the more you practice this, will render you better results. You'll be able to reach much better results if you practice it daily. 4 days of practice of yoga is nothing. It's just the tip of the iceberg to begin to entry, to develop your interest. But if you practice it for 40 days, for 4 years, for 40 years, then you understand the benefit of yoga. Then you understand what can be benefit out of the art and the science of yoga, right? Thank you so much. Please stay safe, be home, have a good mental health, strengthen your immunity, keep your mind calm, peaceful, bliss. Avoid any violent activities, avoid saying violent things, avoid fighting with people. Just try to maintain a very calm and a peaceful time at home. Spend some time with yourself, do self introspection, know yourself, and you can practice this yoga module. This video will be available for 1 day on our page. You can have a look at it and you can learn from it. Thank you so much. And remember, at the end of the yoga session, you always have a glass of water. A lukewarm glass of water in the beginning and a lukewarm water glass of water in the end. Before we have water, we'll do a mantra for the entire universe, and we pray that this pandemic crisis, wherever it has originated, wherever it has reached, How many people are destroying such a traumatizing experiences for so many people who are losing their loved ones in numbers which can't be counted. We pray for everyone. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschit vidvavahai. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you so much. May God bless you.